I don't know. I guess, this is, so this is 1609-17 at 1542. And what I'm about to share with you was written on 1609-05 at 1524-00, entitled Tubing. Now, for most of you, I expect this whole piece here may just contain more information than you need to decide that you don't need to hear this. Only I just gotta take you on this ride, if and you decide to come, to a place on this male body that even most males never call home, as I do, as I must, due to some problem inside that messes with the way I pee. To fix it, they hooked me up with this bag that hangs around my knee. And it's got a hose that goes up and in to that tube I got hanging from me. Now, you all know this tube that I'm talking about. Might be a lot of you got one. Comes in real handy when it's needed to empty our own bag carried within. And you just hold your own tube and empty it till nothing comes out after the drops. Then you put your little man back in, where he's happy and warm and comfy next to his two little friends. Now, I don't much need to take that time to relate to my friend that way because of the bags and tubes. No, I don't need to see him but 2-3 times a day. Because it's the bag I gotta worry about and all the tubing that makes its way between the bag and me. It gets caught up and twisted so that what I got inside can't flow free to get where it's gotta go. And when it can't, it has definitely happened that it winds up on me. Not so cool when you're walking down the street and thinking everything's fine, when all of a sudden your pants are wet and you ain't even going. Well, you ain't, but your bag is. You sure ain't gonna take your pants off to fix it. Anyway, life goes on. And I'd like to share about this bag and tube and me. Gonna share stuff I never knew. You see, the tube I was talking about goes in and up my little man, all the way in and around and up till he gets in to that bladder that holds all this liquid that I'm getting out. Now, this is what's cool and what I didn't know before I went to see my doc. When it happens that the tube is in, from the outside, they insert a little air, and that fills up a tiny balloon that's on the end of the tube inside. And it's that which holds the tube in, keeps it from sliding out. So it is that as I walk or sit or lay, I've got this tube coming out of my little man and a 24-hour drain in my bladder Now this all sounds good, and it is, only it goes south real quick when there's matter that gets caught up in that tube. A blood clot can kill you if it gets stuck in this tube, because I can't pull it out. I was trying to be cool and wait it out. Stupidest thing I have ever done. My bladder was full, only I could not go, and nothing came out of the tube. My wife had to drive me to the VA in Ukiah, and every ounce of that drive was hell. The pain just got worse every second, and there was absolutely nothing I could do. At least it was cool when we got there, early a.m., nobody else there. Joy of joys. The doctor deflated the balloon, removed the catheter, replaced it, and I was gone. The final piece of our tale is this bit about the bag and what I've had to do to make it mine. Now it started on my shin, down below my knee, and then it got moved to my thigh. Now that seems like a good spot till I wear shorts and it starts to slide down. Not good, that. So after much travail and experimentation, I have developed the Carmody way of attaching one's bag to one's self. First, there's the hanging strap from bag to back, over shoulder to bag, holding it perfect at the hips. As needed, the tube goes around and in. Okay, now this is our coup de grace. As the bag is held in place via our over-the-shoulder strap, the bottom of our bag, which also sports the exit tubing, is clamped shut. So it is that, as the need arises, a restroom I find, and I can access the evacuation tube just as though he were my little friend. Open clamp, empty bag, replace. Life is normal. Thank you. I may not put this up, I don't know.